Hello, my friends. So, as you have already noticed, I am not here today. Actually, I am on jury duty, so I'm not going to be in possibly this weekend, next week. But that does not mean that you are not going to still be doing your work and turning things in, or that I am not going to be checking on things. So, to that end, let's go over what is expected of you for this week. First of all, your research needed to be completed already and turned in to me by the Friday that just passed. 8 of you still need to turn in your research. 18 of you have. If you click on the main title of the assignment, you are going to come to a page that's going to show you either if I've given you a grade, I grade out of 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And also, so if you have a grade, then you are going to be able to move on to the next step. If you do not have a grade, but you have a note from me saying to check the comments in your Pathfinder and make any changes, then that's what you're going to need to do. So the first thing that you should do is click on the main title of the assignment and then open up your Pathfinder. Okay? And then if you have any comments along the right-hand side here, you need to make any changes that I'm asking you to make. So if we take a look at our Pathfinder, here's where we are. We finished working on the poster, we finished working on the Pathfinders, and they should have been turned in through Google Classroom. We are in week 6. Students' Pathfinders will be returned with edits. Students should begin filling in the poster planners with their corrected information. So, if you've received a grade, you're going to have your Pathfinder open, and then you are going to move on to the planning stage. Okay? For the next couple of weeks, you're going to be working on your planner. Now, this is basically planning out what you are going to put in your ThingLink poster. Let me just open up my poster and show you a couple of things here, just so you understand what it is I'm talking about. This is mine on Earth. Yours is obviously going to have a picture of your planet. Each one of these dots are all things called tags. The tags are where your information go. All right? So when I go in here and I click on the main title of the assignment, this document is going to be there, the poster planner. And you are going to be using this information to plan out what is ultimately going to be your poster, your travel poster for your planet. Now if you take a look, it says, use this document to plan out what you will put in your ThingLink poster, be creative, and I look forward to seeing your work. The first part is information about your planet. All the information from questions 1 through 9 of your Pathfinder must be included in this one tag. So, you are going to have one of these dots, one of these tags, where you are going to put all the information here from questions 1 through 9. So if you take a look, I'm going to show you mine. I have my example travel poster planner here, and I have all this information written down. So the first thing is, what part of the poster will you tag this information to? I'm going to take a look at the picture of the planet, of the poster, and I decide that questions 1 through 9 are going to be tagged on the moon. See how I have that tag over there? What picture will you include in your tag? You'll notice that when I hover over that tag, there is a picture that's included in this, and that is a picture of the Earth. So that is what I'm looking for. Where do you plan on putting the information, and what picture do you plan on including with that information? And then you're going to go in and you're going to take a look. You're going to find all the answers that you had for questions 1 through 9. All these things that I have here in red are my answers that I created. And you're going to copy and paste them into your Pathfinder. So if I highlight each piece of information, hold down the Control key and press the C button one time, that copies that information. Do not right-click. hold down the Control button and press the C button one time to copy. And then it's going to go right here. Name of your planet. Hold down the Control button and press the V button one time, and that pastes it. Okay? And you're just going to copy and paste all of this information into your planner. Okay? That's what you do for part 1. For part 2, the entertainment, you're going to type a paragraph about the 3 interesting places to visit next to each number. So make sure to type which picture you will include in each tag. Again, if I go back in here, I asked you about giving me 3 things that are interesting to do. So the first thing I had was go mountain climbing. When I go in here and look at the information, I am going to talk about the different stuff. So here's the one, I actually put it in number 2. I just sort of wrote, go mountain climbing, but here I am actually creating a little paragraph in my own words that sort of expands on that, so it seems a little bit more interesting. So, exciting times are yours if you like mountain climbing. We have some amazing sights from the top of the Earth's tallest mountain, Mount Everest. Give me a fun little paragraph that kind of expands and puts into a complete sentence what you wrote for these 3 things. Okay? And again, think about where you want it to go and what picture you're going to include in the tag. You'll notice when I hover over each of these tags, I have a picture and the paragraph. Picture, paragraph, picture, paragraph. That's what you're going to be responsible for. The tags that you have are going to have a picture and the paragraph of information. Okay? And then you're going to need to write a little paragraph describing the weather. So you're going to have to put your information that you had right over here and give me a paragraph that kind of explains about the weather. And again, think about where you want to tag it and what picture you're going to include in that tag. And again, the comparison to Earth, if you go back in here, that goes with question 12, 3 ways this planet compares to Earth. And you're going to tag it and include it in your tag. Travel essentials goes with question number 13. You're going to be giving me paragraphs in your own words that take the information that you came up with in your Pathfinders, and you're going to create those paragraphs that's going to be included in your poster, and then you're going to tell me where you're going to put your little circle, your little tag, and what picture is going to go in that tag with your information. And then last but not least, you're going to take what is in question 14, what you found that was interesting or surprising about your planet while you were doing your research, and you're going to write a little paragraph, which you probably already have done. Tell me where you think you want it to go, and what picture you will include in your tag. Now, I wouldn't focus too much about what part of the poster you want to tag it to. I do want you to think about what kind of a picture you want to include for each one of these things, because we are going to be looking for these pictures so that we can include them into our ThingLink poster. Okay? What is due for today is, let's see, you're going to be filling in the poster planners. I didn't say specifically what parts, but I do want the information about the planet and the entertainment part done this week. If you are done with those, you can move on and do weather, comparison, and travel essentials. Discoveries should be pretty much done. Okay, so you're going to be working on these for the next few weeks. Taking the information from your Pathfinder, pasting it into this document, and writing complete sentences and paragraphs. Again, be creative. You're trying to sell somebody going to this planet, so kind of be excited about what you're writing in here. The information about the planet you don't have to worry too much about, but definitely the entertainment part, the weather part, the comparison to Earth, travel essentials, and discoveries. I would be a little bit more descriptive in my writing. So once you've finished with this, then again, you're going to be turning that in. But again, this is not due until March 20th, which is not next Friday, but the Friday after. So you have 2 whole weeks to really be working on this. If you have any questions, you can email me. And again, I'm going to be checking your work even while I'm on my jury duty. So keep in contact with me, and I look forward to seeing your work.